Salut! Hello! Γεια σας! At the last video, I gave my very first impressions of the Assimil method. Assimil, for those who don't know, is a self-studying method for learning new languages. By the way, I'm George. I speak English, Greek, German, and in a few months, I'm sure that I will be able to communicate and speak French. So, today, I'm making this video because I would like to explain and to give my own approach of using this Assimil method. How I do it, how I'm learning the new language, French, and the exact steps that I'm doing in order to get the best out of it. So, allons-y, c'est parti! I'm using the exact following. So, of course, natürlich, as the Germans say, I'm using the book, the Assimil method. Let's put it back. Then a notebook, because I don't like to write on the book. A pencil, I prefer writing with a pencil and not a pen. And an MP3 player, in order to hear the pronunciation and how they speak the native speakers. What I don't use and what I don't need is my mobile phone. Guys, I've got 30-40 minutes a day in order to learn something new, so I really want to be concentrated, and a mobile phone is a distraction for me. So I leave the mobile phone in another room and I sit on a chair, on a table. I'm not lying on the sofa, I'm sorry, because after a 9-to-5 job I might be tired and then I might fall asleep. So let's see exactly the steps that I'm following. Let's find a specific lesson and read the text. So which one? Yeah, for example, the lesson is called l'heure. Pardon, est-ce que vous avez l'heure? Je n'ai pas de montre, mais je pense qu'il est midi 10. Mais comment le savez-vous? Parce que j'ai rendez-vous avec ma femme à midi. Et elle a toujours 10 minutes de retard. So that's the French text on the left side of the book. But before reading it, I make sure that I hear the exact text, the exact dialogue, using this MP3 player. The book comes with a USB drive, and that's really important in order to get the pronunciation, because the French pronunciation is a little bit tricky. Some letters at the end of the words are not pronounced, but some other times these letters are pronounced. So it's really important to hear the text and how the native speakers talk to each other. There might be a CD. I decided to get the USB drive because for me it's more practical. Then I read the French text one more time. I read it out loud. And the next step is that I'm writing down the text. So the dialogues, guys, are not long. So it doesn't take a long time to just write something down. Of course, what works for me may not work for you, okay? But as soon as I find it helpful, I do it every time. I'm writing down all the dialogues. The next step is just to read the English translation on the right side of the book. So, and this goes like this. Excuse me, do you have the time? I don't have a watch, but I think that it is 10 past noon. But how do you know that? Because I'm meeting my wife at noon, and she is always 10 minutes late. So after reading the French and the English text, it's really important to pay attention to the notes, the explanations. For example, they may explain grammar or words, French words, or sometimes things about the culture, the French culture. That's really important. Then what follows is 2 exercises. Every lesson has 2 exercises, guys. The first one, it gives you the French text and you have to write the English translation. And the second exercise, it's a little bit more difficult, more tricky. They give you the English text and you have to write the French translation. So that is how it works. That is how it works, sorry. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't have to say anything else. Guys, please write down some comments. Do you learn a new language? And if yes, which one? And which method are you using? And why? So, till the next one, thank you for watching. Cheers!